Morning. Got you this.
Ta. You're not having one?
Oh, I've already had 2 this morning, so any more and I'll be climbing the walls. Besides, I reckon you need it more than I do. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm just worried about him. I don't know what I'd do if I lost him.
Hey, that is not going to happen. Okay, we just need to look after him until he's back on his feet. How's he been?
Fast asleep.
Well, that's got to be a good thing. He definitely needed the rest.
Nina, is that you?
Yeah, Roy. It's me. And Dee Dee's here too.
Hiya.
How you feeling?
Tired. Confused.
Yeah. That'd be the morphine. That and the fact you've just had a heart bypass. But I spoke to the doctor and he said that it went really well, so touch wood, you're going to be okay.
That's good.
Hey, and I saw Evelyn on the way over. She told me to send her love. Well, words to that effect, anyway.
Is there anything you want or anything we can get you?
Lauren was here.
Lauren?
She's alive.
Roy, don't you remember? You thought you saw her, and I went and checked and I couldn't find her. I even spoke to the nurse and she said no one was allowed in until I came, so you must have just made a mistake.
No, I'm sure of it. I saw her. She spoke to me. Oh, I can't recall what she said now.
Look, Roy, Nina's right. Okay, you just had a major operation. You must have imagined it, and what with all the drugs...
It was her. I know it was.
Coffee machine's broken again. Honestly, this is like drinking a warm puddle.
Have you had a chance to think about the summer job again?
What?
You know, about maybe reconsidering me for it? Or just looking at some more samples I wanted to show you?
No, I haven't.
Why not?
Because one of our closest friends has just had a heart bypass. So it's not really the top of my priorities right now.
Right, just asking. No need to bite me head off.
Have you heard any more about how he's doing?
No, not since Nina called last night, but I'll let you know as soon as I do.
Ta, same.
There you are, love. Keep the change.
Was everything all right?
Oh, spot on. Roy would be proud. I don't suppose you've heard anything about how he's doing.
He's awake, so the operation went well. So I called me at a cafe to tell her what happened.
Well, that's very good of you. And good news. That's something we could do with round here. See you.
Bye.
That looks tasty.
Oh, it's banging.
I can make you one if you want.
Well, thanks for the offer, and as tempted as I am, I'll just stick to the black coffee, please.
You watching your figure?
Yeah, and my arteries.
One black coffee coming up.
Cheers. Do you mind if I join?
It's a free country. It is still a free country, isn't it?
Last time I checked.
So, what's been going on? Have you and Craig busted any drug gangs today? Banged up any dodgy villains?
Well, I can't speak for Craig, but I haven't. It's my first day back in, as it happens.
Yeah, Craig mentioned it.
He's a quiet lad, isn't he? You know, he doesn't really open up much. He keeps his cards close to his chest and all that.
I think he's just a bit shy. But he's a good bloke, honest as they come.
Well, that's fortunate, seeing as he's a copper.
Yeah, Beth always says she's surprised I let him join.
Is she inferring that all coppers are bent or something?
No, I'm sure she didn't mean it like that. And he's defo not.
Oh, how can you be so sure? It's always the quiet ones that you got to watch out for.
I know, because a couple of years ago, he got this wild nasty police officer sent down.
Is that right? Good for him.
Like I said, he's a well-decent bloke.
Yeah, he's awake and talking and doing really well. He's a bit confused and groggy, but I'll let you know if there's any more news. Yeah. See you later. Bye. That was Carla. I was just letting her know the latest and told her that Roy's doing fine.
Well, apart from what he said about Lauren paying him a visit last night.
Do you reckon he imagined it?
Yeah, surely, don't you?
Well, I did at first. yes, but now I don't know. You seemed pretty convinced that Lauren was it. I was thinking maybe we should mention it to someone just in case.
What, you mean the police?
Well, yeah, I mean, if she was it and she's alive.
But if that's the case, why ain't she shown up before now?
Excuse me, you're both with Mr. Cropper?
Yeah, I'm his niece, why?
My friend, is everything okay?
Oh, nothing to worry about. I was just going to pop in, see if he's comfortable and needs anything.
All right, thanks.
Popular bloke, your uncle, isn't he?
Yes, suppose so. Why'd you say that?
Just because you're the second one of his nieces to visit him already.
Hang on a sec. Someone else came to see him. When was this?
Last night.
What does she look like?
Oh, I don't know, bit younger than you. Blonde hair. Oh, and she was wearing this big leopard print coat. Why?
No, I was just wondering which one of us it could have been, because it's quite a big family, you see.
Oh, sorry, I didn't get a name. Anyway, better crack on.
I don't believe it. She was here.
So what's it like then, reaching level 6? You must be well chuffed.
Well, I am, but it's not been easy, I'm not going to lie. But it just proves that the exercises that they give you really work. They really help you find out what's important in life and give you focus.
I could use a little bit more of that. What with uni and everything else. I don't really think I've got the time to commit to it.
Well, it's not as much time as you might think, and it's really worth it.
Looks like it's working for you.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, table 4 are wondering where their order is. They're getting a bit impatient.
I am so sorry, I totally forgot. I don't know what's wrong with me.
It's okay. It's not your fault. I'm surprised you're at work at all. And it might help if you had someone to carry the weight with you instead of sitting there chatting. Lee, do you think you might be able to give us a hand soon?
Yeah, in a minute. Go on.
Look, I'll sort table 4 out. I'll give them some free drinks. Sure you're okay?
Not exactly. I'm really worried.
Yeah, me too. Perhaps I could come with you to the CT scan, keep you company while you're waiting.
Are you talking about this afternoon?
Yeah.
Well, I thought you wanted me to come with you.
No, it's fine. I can see a supplier on the way, and well, you can run the shop here if it's not too much trouble.
Yeah, OK. Well, me and Amy have got a ring rolling anyway. We've got a few questions we want to ask him.
OK, well, don't be long. We've got business to run.
Yeah, I know. 5 minutes, promise. Sorry. Fizz. So Nina's just called. Roy's woken up, which is a relief. But she reckons he's a bit confused.
Oh, she wants to see Ty when he wakes up. That's without having major surgery. Oh, no. That is good news, isn't it?
Isn't it? Where's little Miss Sunshine?
Oh, yeah, she had to pop out.
Pop out where?
She said she had something to do at the precinct, but that was a while ago, actually. She's still not come back.
Seriously? Cheeky cow. It's there on my back after a summer job. In her dreams.
She did show me some of the samples she's made, though. They're good, like, really good, especially considering she's not been here very long.
These them?
Yeah, then.
Wait, she did these?
Mm-hmm. Better than the others, aren't they? Look, I know she can come across a bit...
Gobby, stroppy.
Yeah, both of those. But she's all right, actually, when you get to know her. I'm wondering if she's just frustrated, because she can totally do the job, you can see for yourself. No question about that.
Thanks very much.
It's all right. It's only like coffee. I can make it while spinning on my head.
Sorry?
It doesn't matter.
Bethany, have you got a minute?
Yeah? Everything okay?
I'm not really sure, actually. I'm supposed to be meeting Joel here to get his advice about something, but it sort of concerns you.
What do you mean?
Well, it's complicated, but it's about Lauren and Nathan.
Hey, I got your text. Is Roy okay?
He's fine, but what's happened to your face?
Oh, that. Well, you know that ex-client I was telling you about?
They've done that to you?
It's not the first time it's happened. Perils of the job, I guess.
Sorry, you were going to tell me something about Nathan.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you about, actually, get your take on it. So I've just come from the police station. I went to talk to them because Roy told me and Nina that last night Lauren came to see him.
Lauren? You are joking.
I know. I mean, we didn't believe it at first either. We thought he must have imagined it. But then a nurse confirmed that someone matching her description had been to visit Roy last night.
Oh, well, did
did she say what had happened to her or where she's been all this time?
He was barely conscious after his operation. You know, he didn't remember much of anything, really.
What did the police say?
Well, they took some convincing, but they've said they'll look at the hospital CCTV footage. So I guess one way or another, we'll find out if it's really her. If she's alive.
I'm sorry, I just don't get it. Why would she suddenly turn up out of nowhere after months of everybody thinking that she's dead and then just disappear again?
I mean, I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing she's scared. You know, she might not be dead, but it doesn't change the fact someone attacked her and tried to kill her.
Well, we need to find her. We need to get her to go to the police and tell them what Nathan did to her.
But how?
Hang on. Let's not get carried away just yet. Until the police confirm it was actually her, this doesn't really change anything.
No. No, I guess not.
Right, well, unless there's anything else, I've got to go.
Where?
Work.
I thought you had the afternoon off.
I did, but I've had to reschedule a meeting. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. But listen, let me know if there's anything else, and I'll see you later.
Bye. Look, you all right? I know this must come as a huge shock to you.
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, look, if there's anything I can do to help...
Do you know what she was wearing?
What?
The girl from the hospital, do you know what she was wearing?
Hey, you still awake then?
It would appear so.
Good, because it's something I need to tell you. You know that nurse who was in here earlier? Well, me and Dee Dee were talking to him outside. And when I told him you were my uncle, he said that another one of your nieces has been to visit you. A blonde girl.
It was Lauren.
Sounds like it might be. Anyway, we phoned the police to tell them, and Dee Dee's gone down to the station to try and convince them to get the CCTV footage from the hospital. That way we'll know for sure.
It's wonderful news. After all this time, she's alive.
Yeah.
You sure you're okay with me coming along? If you want some time, I can wait in the car or something like that.
Don't be daft. Of course, I'm okay with you coming along. Although, in a way, it might have been better if Leanne had taken me.
Would you say that?
Well, not because I think she'd be much help or support the way she is at the moment, but to have got her away from Amy for a few hours, stopped her filling her head with the Institute rubbish.
Never thought about that. Well, I just, I didn't want you to go through this on your own.
Yeah, it's okay. I know. Thank you. Thanks.
Just the man. Time you clocking off?
Not for a while, yeah, why?
You heard the latest on this Lauren Bolton case?
No, what's happened?
I think she might have turned up.
Seriously, where?
Well, apparently she was seen at a local hospital during the night. I'm on my way to question a nurse who said he spoke to her. Why don't you come along? See if you can turn anything up.
Yeah, okay.
If we do get any leads, I was going to recommend you give me a hand working the case.
Me? Why me?
Word is at the station is that you're a grafter. And it could be a good way to get back in the CID. That's if you wanted.
I'd love to. Yeah, you're kidding.
Okay, well, let's get down there, talk to this nurse, and maybe grab a pint of 3 when we're done. And yes, you're buying.
Oh, thought it was you. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure about that? Only, I mean, no offence meant, but you look absolutely shocking. Have you forgotten how to shave your own face, have you?
No, a slightly unhinged ex-client scratched me. And I've got a migraine. I get them sometimes.
Oh, I see. Right, well, if I was you, I'd go home, take a couple of headache pills, and maybe think about having a different career.
Yeah, I might just do that, thanks.
Betsy, where are you? It's Carla. Listen, when you get this, will you give us a call? I'm going to go and see Roy in hospital later. And also get your backside back to that factory pronto, otherwise you won't have a job.
Hey! Just thought he was with that creep.
Oh, yeah? All right, sexy. Is your weirdo mate still in hospital? Or is he back out hanging around school playgrounds again?
Right, let's get a couple of things straight, shall we? One, Roy's not a weirdo. He's worth 10 of any of you lowlifes. And two, he's not hanging around school playgrounds, and he never was. All right? And he's still in hospital because of you lot hassling him. Because you little bullying scumbags, aren't you?
Save your breath. He did something to that Lauren Bird. He's a perv, and he got exactly what he deserved. It's just a shame he didn't croak.
Oh, mate, look at her, there she goes.
Go on, walk away.
Hey. All right. You lost something, or you're practicing your breaking and entering in case journalism doesn't work out?
I'm trying to find that credit card statement from my old job. Have you seen it?
Yes, it's by the bread bin.
Oh.
What's the big emergency?
Well, Dee Dee told me that Lauren might still be alive. They think she went to visit Roy in hospital. The police are checking the CCTV.
What? Where is she now?
Nobody knows. She disappeared again. But a nurse said that she was wearing a coat that sounds exactly like the one whoever was using my credit card was wearing.
Well, how would that help anything?
Because if it was Lauren at that pizza place and we've got an address for it, we could show them a picture of her and find out if anybody else has seen her. And then we'll be closer to tracking her down and finding out what's actually going on.
I can't believe she's just turned up like that. I mean, where's she been all this time?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to know.
And how's Roy taking it?
He's just really glad she's all right. But I'm worried about what all of this is going to do to him. With the heart attack, the operation and everything else. What if it sends him off the rails again?
Right, well, you and I have to stand by the rails and make sure that he's all right. Come on. Big smile. Let's go. Oh. It's all right for some, isn't it? Feet up, cup of tea. Live for Riley.
Well, it's good to see you, Evelyn.
Oh, it's good to see you, Roy. My word, you do look tired.
Well, in my defence, I have just had a heart attack and a major operation.
I know that. I meant that in a concerned way. I'm not having a dig.
Then I appreciate your concern.
Well, I should think so.
Oh, and before I forget, Shona asked me to tell you that she's sorry about messing you about. And I am too. I shouldn't have tried to get you back to work so quickly.
Well, neither of you could have foreseen any of this, and despite your deceptions, I know it was done with the best of intention.
They're both daft as brushes, but, you know, they only meant the best for you.
Thanks, I think.
I take it there's still no news from the police.
About whether it was definitely Lauren? No.
Well, I hope she's all right, wherever she is.
I suppose.
Well, what do you mean by you suppose?
I mean, I want to know where she's been all this time. I want to know why she just sat back while you went through hell. And I want to know why she let you go to prison for something you didn't do and didn't say a word.
Bailey.
Hi, you all right?
Can I have a word with you?
Sure. What's it about?
I understand you made a report this morning at the police station.
Yes, about Roy thinking he'd seen Lauren.
That's right.
Right, so have you all lot checked the CCTV footage?
2 of our officers took a look at the footage from the hospital this afternoon.
And?
Joel.
Joel? What on earth?
Oh, hey.
It was Lauren.
I know.
Where were you going? What do you mean you knew?
I mean, I suspected. I had a feeling in my gut.
Aye, yeah. I'm not sure Swain had the same intuition, but they can place her at the hospital. She's alive.
But there's someone she doesn't wish to see.
I'm sorry, but that's no excuse. Everything you've been through, and she didn't think to pipe up to say, I'm not dead.
Oh, you've got the wrong man. It's not him, it's him.
Yeah, exactly how hard is that? Why isn't he angrier? She pretended she was dead or was good as. She stayed away knowing he was in prison.
Ergo, she's extremely frightened. Perhaps she feared for her life.
We feared for your life. Hang on. That's Carla. Change of plan. She isn't coming.
Why does that not surprise me?
Something dreadful befell Lauren. There has to be a reason why she stayed silent and failed to get me out of jail, as it were.
Roy, you had trial by internet.
Your dog was stolen.
Harassed by the police.
They were just doing their job.
Badly?
Yeah, and banged up and bullied into a cardiac arrest. How can you be so forgiving?
Because we haven't heard her side of the story. And until we do, I, for one, am reluctant to accuse her of anything.
Pin murder on him. That's gone away.
Attempted murder, maybe.
Maybe. Or maybe they've got the wrong man. Maybe Nathan Curtis had nothing to do with any of this.
Convicted rapist / sex trafficker. Check. Known to operate in the area. Check. Victim's hair found in his vehicle. Check.
Then why doesn't she confirm it, eh? I mean, they've got him exactly where she'd want him. It's not like he can get to her from jail.
Maybe there's other people involved. He was part of a grooming gang. Maybe she's been too scared to ruffle feathers.
Hey, is it true?
Alive and well. I mean, I say well. We can't be too sure of that.
So Nathan didn't kill her?
This is the conversation we're having.
But if she's been alive all this time, then why hasn't she told them who did it?
Exactly what we're discussing.
Something doesn't stack up. If Nathan walks away, Bethany is just going to go to pieces.
I know. But respectfully, finding Lauren has to be the priority.
I'm sure she'll confirm it soon enough.
Yeah, if she shows her face again, and what if she doesn't?
These are all unknowns.
So Bethany thinks that Lauren stole her credit card details. She's going through all the statements now to see if she can work out where Lauren's been.
God, she's like Tintin, our Bethany, isn't she? She should get a little dog.
Yeah, well, good a lead as any. And she's got something else up her sleeve. She's got CCTV footage of a place that Lauren's been in. She reckons the coats match.
Hey, she'll be after dear Swain's job.
Yeah, do you know what? I've always said she'd be good in the place. Yeah, she's going over there now. I should tell her to drop her CV off.
Whatever you put in, you get back tenfold. Advice, guidance, expertise. And the uploads themselves, they're invaluable. I couldn't genuinely even calculate how much they're worth.
Would have been my grandma's birthday last week and the anniversary of her death. Wonder what she would have made of it.
What, Deirdre? What is it? The Women's Institute?
She left me some money.
You know, just because she's dead, it doesn't mean that you can't see her, you know?
What?
Your brother, too. Hello, sweetheart.
Hello, Mummy.
I've got your sister here. Say hello if you like.
Who's your team, Tinks?
County. But, not really bothered about football. I prefer ice hockey. Not that I brag about it, though.
Why not? Have courage in your convictions. We like what we like. Do you play?
Nah. I have fantasies, though. Like I'm in Canada or somewhere like that. I'd love to be a goalie with all the gear on.
Gentlemen, busy day chasing the baddies.
Well, firstly, whatever you're having. And a pint for the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
No one can accuse him of modesty.
I'll get these.
No, I'll get them. Your money's no good here.
Oh. If you insist.
And a pint of zero for me.
I'll bring it over.
Hey, let me get that for you.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
No worries.
Did you find her?
What?
Betsy.
Oh, no.
The little madam, and there's me sticking up for her this morning. Honestly, that's the problem with kids these days. They've got too much power. If you give them a stern talking to, they'll take you to court.
Drink court.
At least you're not paying her, eh? Are you all right, Mrs. Connor?
Yeah, just maybe I've got a bit of a sick bug.
Oh, you should go home.
We'll see.
Yeah. Oh. Silverdale's order is ready when you are. Just Kirk's chomping at the bit.
2 minutes.
Is Toya having the scan right now? Why couldn't Leanne have taken her? No, I'm just getting home. Yeah, I know. Hang on. Oh no, I think I've been broken into. Oh no. Door's been forced. No, I'm not kidding. Someone's been here. They might still be here. Yeah, I will. Just do me a favour, will you call the police for me, please? Okay, I promise. I'm getting out now. Okay, bye.
Ah, here she is. The Wanderer returns with 1/4 of an hour till the bell goes.
Sorry, I got sidetracked.
Sidetracked? Because that's what they used to say at Apple. Sorry, Mr. Jobs, I got sidetracked. And you know what he'd say? Well, don't worry about it. Here's your pay packet.
But you're not Steve Jobs, are you? And this isn't Apple. No offence.
Okay, then, what got you so sidetracked then, pray tell? Where have you been?
I was at the precinct.
Oh?
Oh?
What were you doing at the precinct all this time?
Deciding what to do. Mainly. About you. And that boy you might have killed.
I'd have got these. It was my shout.
Oh, it's all right. I'll get him.
The dibble, conspiring.
Oh, they should have plenty to talk about.
I wonder if they've got any news on Lauren.
Oh, let's hope so. Poor Roy. He hasn't half been through the ringer.
I know. Another?
Oh, no, I shouldn't. I mean, it's only 10 to 5. I said I'd drop in on Brian.
No, I shan't force you.
Well, just a minute. There's room for one more.
This is really good of you, you know.
What is?
Looking out for me, recognising my talents, especially after what I said. No, I am serious. I shouldn't have cast aspersions. You've been doing this a long time. You know what you're doing. You're way more experienced than me.
I didn't influence Gemma's case.
I know that. I know. Look, let's be honest. We all bend the rules sometimes.
Massage the rules, Craig. Massage the rules.
I like that.
How do I know you're not lying?
About the ambulance.
I went and checked.
It came quite fast, in fairness. He was moaning and rambling when they put him in it. Probably a head injury.
Sorry to go on. We are still waiting on that order being checked.
Yeah, not now, Fizz.
Kurt really wants to get on the road, though.
I'm just talking about that accident earlier. Have you heard?
At the precinct. I've just had an alert.
What do you mean, an alert?
Got the Gazette app on my phone.
Is he dead?
No, thank goodness. The car just drove off. Can you imagine? What sort of person?
It's disgusting.
Oh, they'll find whoever did it, though. They're bound to. They're asking for witnesses to come forward.
Might have been quiet when it happened.
It wasn't too packed. No, someone will have seen it.
Only takes one, I suppose, if they can get the colour of the car or half the number plate.
Oh, it might have been an accident.
So what if he was on his phone or fiddling with his stereo? You do something, don't you? I mean, you call an ambulance. Fess up. Coward.
Not everyone's that honest. How'd you know it was a bloke?
Hey?
Fiddling with his stereo.
Oh, all right then. His or her stereo. Whatever. He didn't stop, did he? Anyway, where were you?
What?
You didn't come back after lunch.
What, am I, an apparition?
You were late.
I'll answer to her.
Thanks.
Tell Kirk I'll be out, yeah?
Yep.
If you loved someone and you had the power to make a problem go away, who wouldn't be tempted? Not saying that I have, like.
No.
No.
You'd get no complaints from me.
There was this one time with my girlfriend. You could call that a gentle massage, I suppose.
Ooh, gentle massage with the missus. Too much information, PCT.
No, not like that. And anyway, it were a long time ago. We've broken up since, and the other one's moved away.
What other one?
The other person who was involved. I saved her skin too, but you just forget that I said anything, because I am a model copper.
He was 19.
Oh, he is 19.
Right, his birthday's tomorrow. Well, happy birthday, mate.
What else to say about him?
Blah, blah, lives on the Cannonball estate. Aren't the Robbies pretty rough? We had one in my school.
He's a Robbie.
Engineering, BTEC at the college. Mum's made an appeal asking for anyone who saw it to come forward. Blah, blah. Oh, darling Travis.
Darling Travis. Wasn't so darling when he was hounding an innocent man.
I can't believe how primitive your sense of justice is. He bullies some old bloke so you knock him off his bike.
I didn't think about it, okay? It was instinctive. As you can probably tell, I regret it.
You regret it now. Now they're asking for witnesses. And I'm one and you're scared.
Okay, dob me in. I'll go to prison.
Oh, it's where you belong. What possessed you? Your own business, nice car, single. You could have told the police you'd seen one of the lads responsible for your mate's heart attack. You didn't have to try and kill him.
I didn't try and kill him. Will you stop saying that? I told you it was instinctive.
Most violent crimes are.
I opened a car door.
You knocked him off his bike. What's your definition of violence? I only pulled the trigger, Your Honour.
It's not the same.
It might have been if he'd lost consciousness. He was going proper fast. Car door's as good a weapon as any.
Okay, I'll have myself in.
Give me a summer job and I'll keep you out of prison.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not saying it again.
Come on, Toya. Don't do this to yourself.
Well, it's all right for you, isn't it?
No, it's not all right for me. I'm as terrified as you are.
Hey. How'd it go? Results next week.
Okay. What's the latest on Sarah?
She called a locksmith. Nothing was taken.
It's a bit weird.
What did Amy say?
Oh, yeah, she's gonna have a think about it.
Well, she's a thoughtful girl.
Yeah, I'm sorry I've been dragging my feet. I've just got 1 or 2 things to deal with this afternoon.
No, he just wanted to get off before rush hour, that's all. And, well, we do have rights, you know.
I'll pay him overtime. And you.
Oh, right, it's only past.
Yeah, well, you do have rights. Anything else?
Just need you to sign the dispatch order.
Okay.
Thank you.
Listen, Faiz, thank you for today. I know I don't tell you often enough that you worked hard.
Oh, well, it goes a long way when you do. See you tomorrow.
Night, lovey.
Hiya. Have you spoke to Dee Dee?
She was good enough to telephone, as was Detective Sergeant Swain.
Yeah, well, it was definitely Lauren. And she's going to tell everyone it wasn't you, or she better out. And it'll all be out there, Roy. Public vindication.
Anyway, I thought you'd want to know. Puts us a lot closer to working out what happened. Or it will do when Lauren decides to speak up.
Okay, well, great. Roy must be doing cartwheels.
You all right?
She's got something to tell you.
Sorry?
Is she driving you mad yet?
No, not at all. Oh, yeah, actually, we've offered her a summer job, so...
You never said.
And if they can't survive without me, who knows? They might offer me a full-time job when I've left school.
Cocky much?
No, we're happy to have her. Really.
Right.
How many is that? Because he slurs his words after 3.
Keep the change.
They don't say that when they're paying the papers. Keep the change. Isn't it funny? There are jobs with tips.
You'd be a very wealthy woman.
Get off.
Yes, Kirk.
Guess who made it to Rochdale and back in an hour and 9 minutes? And that includes unloading.
Give us a clue.
It rhymes with turkey.
I loved her so much.
What's that?
Well, nothing.
Loved who so much?
Nobody. Nobody. You know, the one who I bent the rules for.
Oh, you still haven't told me what you did, mate. Oh, like that, is it?
You know what I did to help Gemma?
Yeah, but this is bigger. Way, way bigger.
And you had the gall to criticise me.
And I apologised for it.
So come on, spill the beans.
I remember the first time I told a colleague something bad. Dismissed it within seconds. And I was worrying about it for years. So come on. It can be very cathartic, you know, unburdening yourself. No. No, I'll take this one to the grave.
I'm a vault.
No.
There's a lot of it about, you know, when the world's in flux, people riot and steal.
I read about 2 apartment blocks just like yours getting targeted last week.
Whereabouts?
Just off the ring road.
It's the fact they didn't take anything, though.
Well, you know, sometimes they steal to order. So, you know, look for something specific, like jewellery or cash.
Car keys, usually. If they don't find car keys, they're gone. That explains why they didn't take your laptop.
I just feel violated. It just got me thinking, though. On the same day that we find out that Lauren is alive, and the same day I go to the police and give them all of my info.
You think Mr. Curtis was behind this?
I don't know. I just don't get why has she not said it was him? I mean, they could get him done for GBH at least or something.
Yeah, all she has to say is one word.
No, 3. It was Nathan.
Yeah, he might not get long and then he's back out on the streets. I can see why she stayed quiet.
I feel like I'm gonna have to find her and ask her myself.
Your mum mentioned this card statement. Has that given you any indication?
I think it's a wild goose chase, to be honest.
Well, it's as good a place as any to start looking.
Is that an offer to help?
Subtle.
Well, otherwise I'd have to rely on trains and buses, wouldn't I?
I think you should let the police do the worst.
That is what they've been doing for months. Now, I'm with Tintin on this one. I say we find Lauren ourselves.
And if you want to dive into the secrets of Coronation Street with an exclusive behind-the-scenes guided tour, snap selfies on the cobbles and meet some of the show stars. Discover how at coronationstreetexperience.co.uk. Next year, all new Long Lost Family.